could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Julio Teheran is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Purcell has a play. 1 out. Settling in now for Neuenheim. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Turner, 33 years old. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Zero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
Stepping up now, Jackie Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Jackie Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
and he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might throw foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box now, Willie Wagner. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mejia moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past history with Gm3, 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll take this from the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano. His 3rd home run of this series, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Lester First down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Fouled away. And that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Guy Coleman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. This is on the ground over the first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains at 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hey. Tough slider down low for a strike. This is popped up, and no one will get this one. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now for the Reds, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here comes Ryu, 0-2, fouled off. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest things you can do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you, except the pitcher.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. 1 left for Cincinnati. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on MLB Network from Great American Ballpark. Now in the box, Jose Pirela, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Freeman on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 99.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when...
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. Threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
This is skied into short left center. Purcell calls for it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kirk Neuenhuis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him. One left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. Riding in once again, Jackie Ramirez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Neuenhuis patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. He just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Willie Wagner. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Turner on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
First baseman, number 6.
Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First homer here in the series as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here comes the second baseman Robinson Cano.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Gibro, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time. Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there, got him to hit it where he wanted to, put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box, Fletcher Purcell, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a high pop-up. Turner moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason.
Here's Adrian now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Purcell is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Guy Coleman. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. At the plate, Stephen Bacon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Wagner is there, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Bo Mejia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Mejia, former Red Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Neuenhuis will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Trey Turner.
Turner.
He singled his last time up. Ryu steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bacon takes it in. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Jose Morales.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. But he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. A base hit in his first trip. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Leading
He's
off
0
for
for
the
1
Reds.
after grounding out in his only trip to the
Julio
plate so far.
Teheran.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mejia is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in,
Ramirez.
Jackie Ramirez. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder, Willie Wagner.
Digging in once again, Willie Wagner. Ryu's ready. First pitch on the way. A A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Kirk Neuenhuis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And that misses ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Flying toward right center. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Neuenhuis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Guy Coleman. He'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out to left field. Purcell moves over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Stephen Bacon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The Dodgers get a run on the Adrian Gonzalez double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Dodgers 1. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into his wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Robinson Cano will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. High and deep to center field. Neuenhuis going back on it. Still ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove. Around second is Cano, headed for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fletcher Purcell. Pitch of the game on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. The tag bag, and he's out going for second. A one-run is in to score on the play. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 38, Brandon McCarthy.
Ready for another shot now, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. McCarthy's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. McCarthy has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Right fielder, Adam Duvall.
At the plate, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Gabriel, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready for another chance? Bo Mejia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Jose Pirela.
Riding in once again, Jose Pirela. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A little bouncer.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Matthew Dominguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dominguez.
Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And now is Yasiel Puig. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers lead 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Heath Hembry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready once again, Julio Teheran. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mejia has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Wagner.
Ready for another shot now. Willie Wagner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a little blooper to center. Perella onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds as they hold on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kirk Neuenhuis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, there's baseman.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's Cano now at second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Adrian now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gonzalez on his way to second now. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Guy Coleman, who squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 61.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leading up for the Reds, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Here's the pitch.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Stays alive, still 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. If he can find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here it comes on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
1-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. These guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
And now, Fletcher Purcell. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there at the pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Neuenhuis going back, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he chops it foul at the plate for the first strike. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Perella loves it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Puig at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Next for the Dodgers, Stephen Bacon. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. One and two.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Bo Mejia. 1-0 the count. One out, nobody on. The 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting runs, and the batting average is low right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Mejia rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Trevor Gott answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Got a 25-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Cody answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Stepping in now, Kirk Neuenheim. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Missed with a slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
3 runs already home here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late light.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And the fastball just a bit high.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Puig stands at second with 2 gone. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and the Reds are moving on. They've got a date in the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And guys, the Reds' offensive attack this afternoon was led by this man, Robinson Cano. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Julio Teheran. The loss goes to Gm3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our state attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.